All right, good afternoon. Just a short video to recap what I did today, which was hook up my wind turbine system to the charge controller. Okay. Now this is a Coleman Air Charlie 440 HVAD, which is a 440 amp charge controller, and kind of want to point out the different things that I did today. Why don't we start with the this is just temporarily wire tied right here. There's a black wire. Okay. These three wires, the white, green, and black, will be installed up here, okay? That's where my three-phase electric comes in from the wind turbine. And I didn't have any insulated clips, so I've just got the wire running up there right now. Sort of kind of where I want it. And the other end is still on the spool. But that's going to go through the that's going to go through my little shelf here, and then down, and then it'll go through the bottom of the trailer, and then over to the tongue, or under this door somewhere. I'm going to put a socket, a plug receptacle, and I'll explain that later. But anyway, okay. So the three-phase electric comes in here, goes through the switch mechanism, which is run, free spin, and brake. And then those three wires go into the rectifier. Of course, we got our positive and our negative. Okay, our positive goes to this breaker right here. It's a 120 amp breaker. Okay, and as you can see, I don't have it on right now. It's off. Okay, it's the same breaker as my solar. And then it comes down out of the and goes into the terminal for the wind turbine. This is the solar, and that's my battery. And the battery comes down and goes into a 150 amp breaker that goes back to the battery. Okay. Eventually, I think, and maybe tomorrow, I'm going to change this, and instead of it going into a bus bar, I may bring it down here and bring it into the positive there. I haven't decided yet, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so our electric comes in from the wind turbine and goes into our charge controller. Then this device up here, this is our diversion load, okay? And you got your positive and negative, and those are wired in right there, okay? Got my negative, and right there's my positive, okay? So what happens is, this solenoid right here, when the batteries are at full capacity and can take no more charge, this solenoid will switch it and send the electricity that's being generated by the wind tower up to this diversion load, and then poof, it dissipates it. Okay, because once your batteries are full and it can't take any more charge, you can't keep putting electricity into it. Same thing with the solar. And that's basically what the charge controller does, is it shuts down the charging for your batteries. Okay, and there's our batteries. Okay, so that's about it. That's what we got done today. Now, once the tower is set up, there's an electric cord, just like a regular extension cord. I happen to have a 10-3 extension cord that's 100 foot long. We'll go from the top of the wind turbine and come down, and we'll plug in to the other end of this this cable here. I'm going to be mounting it underneath the trailer somewhere, probably like right here somewhere where I can easily get to it. No big deal. Anyway, that was my little project for today. We'll call this part one. There'll be more as I get the wind turbine set up, which my plan is to set it up at McKinley Campground in Georgia in June, and we'll be there for a week, so I'll be able to test and play with it for about a week in a real world setting. So alright, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you later. That wasn't it. I was walking by and I saw the wind turbine. I thought I'd stop and take a look at it. Here's my 3 wires that are coming off of the PMG. Okay. Now these wires go down through here, but there'll be an extension cord that that extension cord comes up through here, and the 3 wires will connect to this right here. Okay. Now this has a quick connect couple right there, so what I'll do is I'll permanently attach these 3 to the 3 leads on the extension cord, and then it'll be a permanent situation. But then when I set it up, you'll kind of get an idea of what that all looks like. But there's the wind turbine, there's my blades, and there's my tower. Okay. So I'm very excited about that, and see how that's gonna play out. Okay, that's it for sure. All right, we'll talk to you soon.